Okay, here we go for another pick a card. And from the left here, we've got piles 1, 2, 3, 4. For pile 1, we have Libra. For pile 2, we have Sagittarius. For pile 3, we have Saturn. And pile 4, the North Node. So just take a moment and look at these and see if there's one that you're vibing to. With pile 1, we have Green Jade. Pile 2, we have a little bell. Pile 3, we have Turquoise. Pile 4, we have Sugilite. So see if there's one of these piles that you're interested in, and we will go ahead and get to your reading. This is applicable anytime that you watch this. So just take a moment and focus. If you're not feeling drawn to any pile, then don't pick one. The pile timestamps are in the show notes, so you can just jump right to your pile and your reading. All right. So we are going to clear these off. And we're going to start with pile 1, which is Libra. This says consideration, fairness, and harmony. So this is for this month. So this may be signs that are significant for you this month. It may also be planets in Libra or a Libra type atmosphere. Or maybe if you are a Libra. So see if this is, this card's connecting to a person or a state that you're going to be in the rest of this month. So this is, like I said, going to apply whenever you watch this, but we have consideration, fairness, and harmony. We have green jade, which is an excellent stone for prosperity. Okay, so let's lay out your pile 1. Let's lay out your oracle cards. This card did fall out of the deck, Empress. So this is going to be for all 4 piles. So this feels like a really good month for all of us. Good news about something, because Empress is a yes. It's also abundance and reaping your harvest. We've got the sunflower up here, which is the sun. So good news, happiness, something good for all of us, because that's going to apply to all 4 piles. But let's lay out your oracle cards here. You have the Portuguese Man of War, which says collaboration and teamwork. And you have marriage. Wow, that's pretty freaking interesting. Marriage with Libra, which is the sign on the 7th house of partnerships, marriage, and or business partners. So this could be a marriage of businesses, a marriage of like minds, or an actual marriage between spouses, any kind of joining of something or commitment. Let's lay out your tarot cards here. We've got 7 of Wands. We have 7 of Wheels. Wow, so 2 7s. And then we have, oh my gosh, 7 of Stones. You have 3 7s. Holy cow. That's wild. And then you have the Hangman and or in this deck, the Celtic Owl. So super interesting cards there. Wow, pile 1, this is like heavy duty. So if this is a partnership, this is spiritual connection, which means something that is going to either challenge you or make you become more of who you are. And so it's going to be, you'll know what type of relationship it is. Libra consideration, fairness, and harmony. And we have collaboration and teamwork, which is kind of saying the same thing. That's so interesting. And then marriage, which is connected with Libra. I would be very surprised this month if you did not meet somebody that leads to marriage, or you consider marriage, or you make a firm commitment to something, something that is fair and will bring harmony to your life, something that involves other people, because we have teamwork here. So either a partner or a group. Seven of Wands is gaining ground against those that have been coming after you, being able to stand your ground, being able to put up effective defense, and essentially just getting messed with less. Seven of Wheels would be Seven of Pentacles, which we have here as well, Seven of Stones. So you got Seven of Pentacles twice. That's pretty amazing. Wow, this is a really wild layout. So Seven of Pentacles means there is money that is due you, and it's still in the process of developing. There has been delays, but the timing's a little bit off with the Seven of Wands delays, but this and these two sevens here, but that it's coming at the right timing. So what you need, either financially or in other ways, anything that you need right now for your life is coming. It's been on delay. Three sevens. This is currently the month of July. If it was July 7th, I'd kind of freak out. But so we're about not quite halfway through the month of July at the moment, but this will apply for whenever you look at this. So this to me is this month. There's some delays or spiritual things going on here. And if you're watching this at another time of the year, it would probably apply to the month of July. And we have Hanged Man. So Hanged Man can be kind of hanging in a state of like limbo, or trying to wait on something, trying to get a higher view of something, which is suggested with these with the sevens. We also have like the hanging scales of Libra, which is karmic, but in particular relating to Libra, always trying to find balance. And with the hanging man or the hangman, the Celtic owl, it's a 12. Today is the 12th. So I would say that this applies to today if you watch it. But this is getting a different view. This is suspended time and space, which means things have been stopped. And the sevens also suggests this. There's delays. Things have been stopped. Now, whether deliberately or by other people, it looks like a combination of things. Portuguese man of war, in particular war here, and then a war card, a battle card. So there's some kind of battle going on in your life, whether with a partner or with a group or just against forces trying to keep you down, but you are winning. And this, you're going to get a higher view of all this, and then the movement will happen. But at the moment, it's currently on delay, but it's not going to be delayed forever. Like I said, we're already halfway through this month, but let's look at this a little bit more here. So Libras are, I don't know if you can hear the guy mowing out there, apologies. Libras are definitely partnership focused. They want everything to be, like I said, balanced, but they can sacrifice themselves to get that balance, or sacrifice what they want just to keep the peace. And we have this sacrificial type card over here with the 12, which is the number of sacrifice. The hangman's hanging like he was a sacrifice, but I don't get that feel from this card at all. It feels like temporary sacrifice of what you need in order to gain in the long run, or on the other side of this when things start moving again. This is using intuition to navigate your common sense. I think I have somebody coming to my door. Looks like a delivery guy. So, okay, he's leaving. Sorry about the interruptions here. So it feels like a lot of activity happening around my house. And then I'm looking at yours here, and there are things happening. You are gaining ground, you are making progress, and you're doing the work necessary. It's just that it feels like it's taking much longer than it should, but good luck is definitely yours with this lucky stone here of green for money, prosperity, prosperity in a good relationship, emotionally, however you want to look at that. So it's yours. It's just a matter of timing and coming in at the right time. This marriage card also feels like joining all the parts of yourself, and mental, emotional, spiritual, physical, get everything in balance, and make a commitment. So whatever you're thinking about or tossing around, it feels like go ahead and commit. The delay could also be you mulling things over. Um, but the hangman is also what has been prophesized will happen. It's interesting that we had this card for all the piles because this is marriage also, the Empress card. So I don't know. This looks really good to me. It looks good. Good luck with this card, with joining with others and with teams and groups and this type of thing, or making commitments. So it feels like to me, if it feels right intuitively and you've looked at all sides and all angles of it, then go for it. That's what this feels like. All right. Thank you so much, pile one. And if you are interested in any of these decks, they are listed in the show notes. If you would like a more detailed reading with me, it's also in the show notes, the links there. Probably go to the .net. There's some problems with the .com. If you want to learn to read tarot, I also have courses up on the website, and there will be more coming. So thank you so much for being here. This looks really, really positive to me. It looks like maybe a decision that needs to be made because Libra hates decision, but you're going to feel the right time to make it. You're going to know, and then you can commit. So thank you so much for being here. And we're going to move on to pile two. All right, we are back, excuse me, with pile two. And this was Sagittarius. So we're looking at, excuse me, we're looking at you for this month. And this is going to apply for whenever you listen to this. But right now we are in July, about not quite halfway through. And so this card can apply to people in your life or to yourself if you're Sagittarius or you have heavy Sagittarius placements, or it could be the atmosphere this month for you. So Sagittarius is shooting for your goals, optimism, exploration, and freedom. We have a little bell here, which to me always reminds me that maybe somebody from the other side is around, or we're ringing in the good news. Maybe you need a little more metal, like feng shui and metal around you, but this is a heart on the bell here. So I don't know. We've been getting some love cards in pile one. So let's see what we've got for pile two here. For all of the piles, this card flipped out of the deck. So it's going to apply to all four piles. The Empress, which is abundance, happiness. We got the sunflower for happiness, joy, harvest, reaping in the harvest, some kind of announcement, good news. This can be marriage, birth of a child, all kinds of things. Some kind of announcement of fertility, abundance, something like that. Okay, so let's see what you've got here. All right, pile two, let's lay out your oracle cards. We got sand dollar. I love sand dollars. So manifestation, be open to receiving. I love it. And with that Empress card, that's definitely manifestation. We also have steady progress coming up. Really nice card there. Okay, let's look at your tarot cards. We have Six of Wands. We have Justice. Okay, nice. We also have Two of Mirrors, which would be Two of Cups. And we have Queen of Stones, which would be the Queen of Pentacles. Really awesome cards there. So that Queen of Pentacles is basically the same thing over here with the manifestation. Be open to receiving. This is a master of the material world, of money, of physical things of value. And so these are really nice cards with these two swans, which is interesting for this Two of Cups. This is like the soulmates card. So I don't know. We've got kind of like a marriage theme a little bit going on here as well, especially with this Empress card. So I kind of want to say that meeting of the minds is what it feels like, meeting of the hearts, finding a good friend or a partner or somebody. So optimism, exploration, and freedom. This means lighten up a little bit. Don't take things too seriously unless it's something, that needs to be dealt with. But overall, kind of keep a state of optimism, keep your options open, exploration, freedom. Don't get too tied down. So we had a real strong, heavy commitment in pile one. I don't see that here, but I do see good things coming in. Really good supportive people around you. Justice card means justice will be done. If you are in a situation where you have some kind of legal issue going on or whatever, or even if it's like just legal papers, like a job application or something, justice will be done. The right person will be picked. Look at the sun here and then the sunflower. I set that right there. So the sun shining on you the rest of this month. And again, this will apply whenever you watch this, but the sun shining on you, good fortune, follow your dreams. That's this sword up here. It's not only justice, it's have a clear mind, see clearly, look forward, plan your goals. That's Sagittarius, plan your goals, be open to receiving. Something's coming in, open up. Be positive. Steady progress is being made, even if it feels like things are not moving. There's progress being made. There's movement happening. You are moving towards accomplishing something, or at least accomplishing your spiritual vision or path. All right, Six of Wands is victory. I mean, these are great cards. So we have justice will be done. The just will be served. We have victory. Get out there, get among people, get out of your house, get out of your comfort zone, get out of your rut, your routine, and explore a little bit or do something, shake things up, do something different. Queen of Stones, but be practical, practicality, but explore your gifts. I just love this meeting or joining or reconciliation here of the Two of Mirrors. So that kind of feels like to me with the Justice card there, which is an 11, but it used to be the 8th card. That to me feels kind of like the karmic rejoining of somebody from a past life, and it's a good connection. Okay, so steady progress towards your goals. Keep your eye on the goal. You'll get the signs. You'll get signs and synchronicities. You might hear a chime, a wind chime or a bell or something like you might hear. This is hearing. Hear something that news with the three over here. News of which direction to go. News of your good fortune. So stay alert. Manifest what you want. Be firm. And get the higher viewpoint up here with the it looks like a hawk or eagle. Fly high. Shoot your arrow high. I have a picture. I don't have it handy here, but I just actually picked it up today in my house of a Native American or First American. I'm not sure what the right term is anymore, but a girl and she's got her bow and arrow and she's pointing it up at the sky to the stars, like shoot for the stars, like the Sagittarius. But it also reminds me of the Hunger Games and bringing the truth out there, like an arrow of truth. And so let your voice be heard, get your message out. This is also somebody helpful that could be helping you as well. It is an earth sign, but again, we could have an earth sign with a lot of Sagittarius, something like that. If this is a Taurus, Sagittarius and Taurus work very well together. I just want to look at the rest of this. So we have a 2, a 6. So we have 2 2s. So definitely joining. Let's see here, 2. So we have a 2 here, a 2 here. This is joining together of opposites, toasting a success with the success card here, or toasting in agreement or acknowledgement. So to me, this means just keep your focus, keep going where you're going. Or if you need to redirect yourself, do that. But the world is your oyster or your sand dollar. It's like this has the word dollar in it. We have a money card. So it does feel like financial progress. But manifestation particularly means just keep going towards what you're wanting to see in your life and don't let anybody sway you, and bring those along for the ride that are helping and supporting or joining you in this. All right, so pile 2, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and please give me a thumbs up or a like. That would be wonderful. If you are interested in any of these decks, there will be links in the show notes. And I also have links there if you would like a more detailed, personalized reading. And I really appreciate you watching, and just stick to your dreams and what you know feels right and your goals for your life and keep moving it forward. All right. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to move on now to pile 3. Okay, pile 3, thank you for being here. You've got a little bit of a dark card here, so I'm going to hold it up so you can see it better. But you've got Saturn with the wise owl there. So Saturn can be the planet of restriction or wisdom acquired through experience. So this reading is for this month that you're in. Right now it's July, but if you're watching this at a different time, that's fine. It's going to apply to the current month that you're in. So that month may have a feeling of a Saturn type energy, or there may be Saturn people around you. So Saturn rules Capricorn. It also rules Aquarius to a certain degree in the old astrology. And this is also maybe somebody that has some heavy Saturn placements, or it represents you. All right, so it says feel restricted, experience struggle, learn hard work and patience. All right. So this to me just, patience is not my favorite word, neither is struggle, but we're going to see what your other cards say here. So we have turquoise. This is like that jade, that was pile 1. This is a good luck stone. It's also a stone of protection and speaking your mind. But to me, it just feels like this particular piece is saying to you magic. So there may be magic being done with this owl here, either against you or something with magic. But this also feels like a magical stone where it's like things are going to work for you. Now, for all the piles, I did get the Empress card. She fell out when I was dealing, so it's going to apply to all 4 piles. So Empress is a beautiful card of abundance, harvest, reaping rewards, good news coming about something. The answer is yes. The sun is shining on whatever you want to do. So this is a great card, and that's for all piles. So let's take a look at your oracle cards here. You've got jellyfish. Let yourself be seen, transparency, which is interesting because this card's almost like sitting in the dark. It's very hard to even see what's in the card. We have forgiveness. Okay, so hopefully you don't hear the noise outside. I keep getting deliveries and oh gosh, there's the doorbell. They're driving me crazy because I have a wreath on my door with a bird's nest. These finches laid two little eggs on the nest of my front door, and I have to keep opening it. It's driving me crazy because they're watching the nest. But anyway, that doorbell's interesting because in pile 2, I had a little bell. So it kind of feels like the bell is for you also. So the bell means announcement, news coming, and with this Empress card too, like some kind of news, good news. Those from the other side trying to get your attention, but that literally feels like something coming to you, maybe a gift or something. So we have forgiveness, and let's take a look at your tarot cards. We have 3 of Cups. Super nice card. Same thing I just said. This is good news announcement. In fact, both of these cards are 3s, and they both mean some kind of announcement of a marriage, a wedding, a baby. This is fertility, or just in general, good news. Okay, we also have King of Wands. Interesting. We have Ace of Spirals, which is Ace of Wands. It's just beautiful ace there. So even with this Saturn energy, it feels like you're going to make Saturn work for you. And we have 8 of Spirals, which is 8 of Wands. So things speeding up. So really nice cards here, pile 3. So even though we have this heavy energy, this feels like it's lifting with these cards. So feeling restricted, experiencing struggle, learning hard work and patience, that feels like it's lifting into all these really nice cards, letting go of the past, letting go of this person and whatever went on here with the old karmic stuff, forgiveness, let it go. Let yourself be seen, transparency, open up to people again, start your new chapter here, step out into the world. You've got the magical stone here of protection and good luck looking out for you this month. 3 of Cups, we just talked about joy, happiness, a reason to celebrate, going to a party, going to some kind of event or something maybe even planned for you. That's good. King of Wands, optimism, being optimistic about the future, an entrepreneurial spirit, making things happen on your own, getting yourself out of situations by taking action or doing something positive. Ace of Spirals is the Ace of Wands, new beginning, the best beginning you can have. It's a great beginning in business or career, also in spiritual path and spiritual life. So we have wands, wands, and wands here. So we pay attention to the wands energy, which is spiritual life, spiritual growth, like awakening, and it's also business, your business awakening and moving forward, things moving very quickly, taking a plane flight soon, or something traveling through the airwaves. So Ace of Wands here with 8 of Wands. This is going maybe in a new direction and things shifting very quickly. So shifting out of this old energy over here with Saturn into something much better. So go ahead and welcome this in. Don't shut down. Don't stay in the dark. It's like hiding behind something and watching others with this owl. And instead, you can get out there and let others see you as well. So coming out of your shell a little bit. With the jellyfish is it's got the stingers on it, and you've got the protection stone. So it feels like you're fine. You know, these might be fragile and delicate. It might be your inner self. You feel very fragile. But if somebody gets too close, they get stung. You know, you've got defenses up, so you're okay. This is interesting in the background of this card. I don't know how well you can see it, but there's kind of water flowing, which reminds me of the traditional in the traditional deck of the Empress card with the water flowing to you. So that's emotional, old emotional stuff to let go of. Oh, interesting. This is not, this is like Saints and Angels card, but they put a Virgo symbol here. That's very interesting. So maybe there's a Virgo involved in this. Um, Interesting. I never saw that before. But anyway, the water flowing is the emotion, but it's also a sign of abundance. So as you let go of the old past, break the old contracts, do forgiveness on these karmic situations and or relationships, then the new life starts to flow in. So let's step into the new chapter here. Let's don't stay stuck because these are great cards. And this can move in really quickly. Things can change really quickly. What you're wanting to come in can come in really quickly, especially with the ace. Ace is quick. So the Ace of Wands in particular is quick. So really nice cards here. We've even got like the wheat growing and the wheat bundles, which this is the harvest. And then we've got symbols of the harvest here in this Three of Cups. So possibly moving into the fall or into a harvest time, if you're looking for a time period when things take off, and maybe 3 months from now, because we've got these two threes. So right now that would be October if you're listening to this when I'm recording it. And if you're listening to this at another time, maybe 3 months in or the fall, autumn time. Yeah, I just feel like take a stand, show yourself, stand up for yourself, and step into your role as the as guiding your own life, the director of your own script, your own life. With this ram here, which is kind of interesting, gives me the feeling of of headbutting, like pushing out this old stuff. Just push it out like Aries energy and move forward, start new. So this really nice cards here. All the piles so far have been getting really great cards. So I love seeing that. Thank you so much, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you'd like to purchase any of these decks, there's links in the show notes. And if you would like a more personalized, detailed reading with me, the links are also in the show notes. So thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to get ready now for pile 4. Here's your reading, the North Node, and we have Sugilite, which is like a purplish stone. I don't know how well you can see it in the video. So this is a heavy duty stone of protection from attachments. Like this could be something good for shamans to use. So we have North Node, which is super interesting. Destined to have. That's an interesting saying to put on there. So North Node is moving towards something in this life that is very different or new for you. So it's not following the old patterns or the old reactions or ways of doing things that you have done in previous lifetimes. It's actually moving towards something new. So the more you bring out your North Node, if you know your astrology chart, find out the house placement and the sign, the more you have success and things go right for you and you start to feel like you're moving in the right direction. So interesting card there. It is connected to the sun and the moon. This is connected to the number 4. We have the Empress card here, which again has come up for all 4 piles. It fell out when I was dealing, so it's applying to all 4 piles. This is good news, news of a yes, if you're looking for a positive answer to a question or something that's been bothering you or a decision. And it's got the sunflower there. So this is happiness, joy, harvest, abundance, fertility, marriage, all these positive meanings for this card. So it's coming into all four piles reading here, which is really nice. So let's take a look at your cards here, your oracle cards. You have fish, which says pay attention to your dreams. And you have, oh, wow, you have reward. Nice. Which is what this card suggests. So, wow, all four piles today getting really good cards. Let's lay out your tarot. Oh my gosh, you got the sun card with the sunflower here. Wow. Okay, super awesome. Oh my gosh, super awesome. I want this reading. The star card with the sun. And as you know, the sun is a star. So this is like just a doubling of the sun card. Wow. Wow, these are great. We have the Visionary, which is the Knight of Scrolls, which is the Knight of Swords. Or no, let's see. Knight of, yes, Knight of Swords in this deck. And we have Two of Stones, which is Two of Pentacles. So, wow, this is a really interesting reading. You're supposed to be moving forward, moving into your glory, your reward, taking on your purpose, what you're supposed to be doing, living it, bringing out your gifts to the world. So pay attention to your dreams. What did you want to do with your life? Because this is saying move towards it, but move towards it in a different way. So, for example, if you have, let's say, North Node in Aries, that is being the pioneer, being the leader, being the boss, being the head of something, leading the way to something new, pioneering, carving a new path. Where the opposite of Aries would be the South Node, Libra, which means getting other people to do it with you. So it's having to work alone. So it would be worth looking up what sign your North Node is in, and if possible, your house. But the more you move towards using what's inherent in you, like, so for example, a person that is supposed to be leading, but they fall into the habit of, like a person with North Node and Aries, they fall in the habit of doing the old Libra way of having somebody do it with you. But internally, that's like a fear thing. Oh, I want people to do it with me. I don't want to step out on my own. I've never done that before, because North Node is something you haven't done before. And so you think, okay, I'm going to fall into that old way, but secretly inside, you really want to lead. So notice your inner urges and what it's telling you. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to how you want to do things, because that's the way you need to be doing it right now. Reward, something wonderful coming. You also get rewarded by following your dreams. The Visionary, Knight of, it's interesting they made this the Visionary, because Knight of Swords is like galloping straight ahead, full speed, full gallop, tunnel vision, right towards their goals, their dreams. The sun here, the star, this is happiness, joy, success. Everything's going to work out. Healing from the old stuff, healing, money to put back in savings, overflow of emotional satisfaction. Empress, I mean, we've already talked about that. I mean, this is just wonderful here. Two of Stones is Two of Pentacles. And having to juggle or balance, like this bear is having to do. He's having to balance on that stone to get to the other one. So you're on a climb to the top. You're reaching the pinnacle of your life, the pinnacle of, I could say career, but we don't have specifically here Wands cards. So this feels like the pinnacle of life as far as your purpose and why you came here. But in all areas, reaching the pinnacle, finding your dreams. Karmic rewards coming in with this reward card, destined to have. So the reward, destined to have reward. For all your work, your hard work, your focus, your effort that you've put in with this Knight of Swords here and with the Two of Stones. I mean, you've really been working things. And I don't know what level this is on. It could be materially, because we do have pentacles here and swords and mentally, um, but you've been really putting in effort, and this could be on any level. It could be in a relationship, it could be with your family, with your children, with your parents, with any area of your life, your finances. It feels like all areas moving towards success or moving towards fulfillment and accomplishment. All old karma, old pain, everything in a state of healing, washing away from your soul and your spirit and being renewed in the waters of healing. Star card is also a card of getting something out of nowhere, like something materializing or manifesting out of nowhere, like something teleports or comes out of the ethers to you. It's like, where did this come from? It just appears. And that's this reward, also reward for a job well done. Even if this lifetime you've taken a break, this is reward for all the lifetimes and what you as a soul came here to do. You came from somewhere else, you came in with a mission, and this is mission accomplished. You're going to get done what you need to get done. You're going to be rewarded for it. You're going to start to experiencing the reward. So just keep going, because this is coming. This energy is coming. So keep going, keep climbing, keep moving forward. Wow, these are great cards. I mean, gosh, all four piles have gotten great cards today. This is just phenomenal. Sun and then the stars. It's like out of the same deck, it's like doubling the sun. So Sun and Empress, yes. The answer is yes. Success, happiness, joy, fulfillment, clarity, the sun shining on everything, making it brighter, making it grow, making it clear, uh, warming things up, heating things up, getting energies moving, giving you a boost, and you reach the top. And inner peace here with this dove, just finding peace in your soul. Wow, this is just great. And this is the protection stone here of removing all the old stuff, removing anything trying to hold you down. They can't. You're burning bright, you're shining bright. Your spirit in your soul body, your spirit is shining bright and reconnecting with your family from the stars. And I don't necessarily think it's the stars we're seeing, but the real world, reconnecting, total reconnection with your spirit, breaking free of all bonds and anything trying to hold you back, all ties, everything. Super nice reading, Pal 4. I love it. With this one here and this double sun, the 1 and the 8. I mean, this is just overcoming all karma. This is just really nice cards. Wow. All right. I hope you enjoyed your reading. So this month looks like a really great month for you for accomplishing whatever it is you've had your eye on accomplishing, but really experiencing some freedom, liberation, and success here. And, or at least bringing forth your spirit and really connecting with your true self. So if you're interested in any of these decks, please check out the show notes. If you would like a more detailed reading with me, I don't even know if I'd pick any more cards. These are great cards. Leave it right there. But you can certainly book something if you would like, and that is in the show notes as well. And I thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video.